Hey, welcome to Pit Stories. This channel is simple. I love Formula One. I love the history of motorsport. And I wanted to create a place where that history comes to life in a way that's fun, easy to follow, and actually entertaining to watch. Formula One has been around for over 70 years of incredible seasons, legendary drivers, iconic teams, and moments that nobody who watched them will ever forget. Seasons where everything came down to the very last lap, of the very last race, of the very last corner, championships decided by a single point, or half a point, or a controversial decision that people are still arguing about today. This sport has produced some of the greatest rivalries in the history of any sport, not just on the track, in the garages, in the boardrooms, in the politics behind the scenes. Teammates who started as allies and ended up as something very different. Teams that dominated for years and then collapsed overnight. Drivers who had everything and lost it all in a single moment. There have been rules that changed the sport forever. Technical innovations that nobody saw coming. Seasons where one team was so dominant it felt almost unfair, and then somehow it all fell apart. Controversial calls, bizarre decisions, moments that left the entire paddock speechless. And through all of it, one thing has stayed the same. The racing. The pure, extraordinary, sometimes completely unpredictable racing. That's what this channel is about. Every episode, one story, told properly. With the context, you need to understand why it mattered, why it was so dramatic, and why it's still talked about today. If you've been following Formula One for years, welcome. I think you're going to enjoy this. Maybe you'll find a detail you didn't know, a side of a story you hadn't heard before, a season you lived through but never fully understood from the inside. And if you're completely new to Formula One, even better. This is actually one of the best ways to get into the sport, because once you understand the history, everything happening today starts to make so much more sense. The rivalries have roots, the teams have stories, the drivers carry legacies, and knowing all of that makes watching a race on a Sunday afternoon a completely different experience. No prior knowledge needed, no homework required. Just sit back, watch, and let the stories do the work. New episode every week. Subscribe if that sounds like your kind of thing. See you on the grid.